Hey ladies, how you doing? This is the third video, and I wanted to do this video in response to a video I saw the other day on Michi's channel. I forget, it's Demi, I forget the number, so please forgive me. But this is a response to that video. I was thinking about, I was talking to my girlfriend yesterday about what she thought, we were talking about bitterness and all this other stuff. And I went to bed and I didn't really, I thought no more of it. Well, this morning at like 5 o'clock, 5:30, I'm up and I'm laying there and I'm spending time with God. And we just start talking about the bitterness thing. And it's a little bit of pillow talk. It's so funny because I think my husband, I'd be like, I'm asleep. But I'm really having some pillow talk with the Lord. But I was sitting there, and what he showed me was a lot of times when we say that a woman is bitter or a person is bitter, because let's not just label it to women, the reason why I said women is because they associate a bitter woman with that scripture, that there's no hell's fury like a woman scorned. And what he was showing me was that they're very close in comparison, but there is a difference. Now, this is what he showed me. This is what he showed me. Don't be trying to say, I ain't get that. This is what I got out of my conversation, okay? A woman who is scorned is different than a woman who has bitterness. What he showed me was women have the capability to have what you will like a memory Rolodex or a memory file cabinet. And certain things in our life, whether it be a joyous moment or whether it be a grievous moment, we will put it in our memory and lock it there. We will know what day, the time, what happened, who was involved, the whole conversation in quotations, okay? And what happens is a person who is scorned will bring that out when the time arises for it to come. Like, example, I became pregnant with my first son at 19. I had him when I was 20. And I think that's right. But anyway, I know I was 19. I was 19 when I got pregnant with him. And I was talking to this guy in the military. He was a recruiter and I was a recruit. He wasn't my recruiter, but he was a recruiter at the station, and he was handsome at that time. All the girls loved him. He was muscular, and they was like, he is fine. And so when he wanted to talk to me, I was like, get out of here. So I was very excited, and we talked. I went away to the military. We talked. When I came home, we continued our relationship, and then I got pregnant with my son. Well, when I got pregnant with my son, all that lovey-dovey great stuff, not lovey-dovey because it was a relationship where it was just like, I try to be hardcore and try to be mature to say this is just a sexual thing and no feelings. And I mean, I didn't love him. I may have lusted him, which is very close, but I didn't love him. And so when I got pregnant, he would say his exact words, see, I'm bringing it out of the memory Rolodex, was, I don't want to have any children. I don't want to have anything on this earth with my blood in it. That was his words. Now, of course, I'm hurt. I'm upset. I was 19. He was 10 years older than me. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm thinking I'm going to have an abortion. I didn't know what to do. My mother told me that I shouldn't have an abortion because that was our belief. And that, she would support me and not to have it just because I thought she would be upset with me, basically, too. And so I decided to have my son. He would pick my son up, whatever, and he got used to the fact of being a dad, but it wasn't on a continuous basis. And so it just, like, he would come there and then come there, and I said, look, if you are going to be involved in his life, you have to be consistent. It can't be, I'm going to come get him this month, I'm not going to come get him that month, so forth and so on. It wasn't like he was being stationed off somewhere. So I was like, you can't do that to him. So eventually, I moved in with my husband, and, we were getting ready to get married the following year. He got married to his girlfriend, and they moved off. And I haven't heard from him Since, and that's fine. That's fine. I have no problem with that. If I was to see him today, I wouldn't be like, you so and so. I just knew that he really wasn't ready to be a father. That was just that's just his thing. And I can't make somebody be something they don't want to be. I knew that then, and I'm not going to do it now. So, but if I was to see him, I might have a little bit, I'm upset. But I don't think that it would be to the point where, you see what I'm saying? So I was scorned. And I think scorn, like I got an illustration in my head, was like, you know how you see those tables and they got the nicks in them? And I think like that's how we file it in our head, and that's how women who was scorned, like we just put them in them little nicks. Or if you're in a court case and somebody says, oh, this is what happened, and we pull it out like, bam, evidence A-27. No, this is exactly what happened this day. That is how I feel as a woman scorned. But a person who is bitter is someone to me who relives that hurt daily in their life to the point that it captivates their life, that they just can't move on. They constantly think of it every day. For example, I could just look at my son every day and have resentment against him because of what his father did to me. Or have that resentment towards every man, thinking that every man is going to be like that. Or like, this person hurt me this time and they're always going to hurt me over and over, and we just can't get over that. And that person will live in that daily, every day, to the point where they can't even function without that being on their mind. It consumes them to the point where you can't even, if you're a Christian and you have that relationship with God, where you can't even hear from God because you're so focused on that thing that hurts you, where you can't even function in the church or do things that God wants you to do because you're so consumed by this hurt. And I just pray that you would ask God to show you what to do to get out of that. You don't want to live that way. You don't want to live every day saying to yourself, case me, why did he do that to me? Why he leave me to raise this baby? Why do I have to, at the age of 19, stop my life because he wanted to do that? You don't have to live that way. Let it go. And I know you're saying it's easy for you to say, kid. No, it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy for me to be 19 years old, taking care of a baby, going out to work because I had a job, but it was like when you're a teenager, you work at the mall. I had to get a real job and take care of a real person. But I had to realize, okay, God, this is what happened. This is what I did. Okay? Because that's an action that I did. I had a free will to say yes or no. And I dealt with it and moved on with my life. My son is the best thing that's ever happened to me. It's made me mature. It made me accept that I had to grow up. So get out of that bondage. I pray. I can pray for you. If you say, kid, can you pray for me? I will pray for you. But you got to get out of that bondage of that bitterness. You got to let it go so that you can live life more abundantly. Live the way that God wants you to live. And I just pray that you accept it and take it in. Go to your prayer closet. Go somewhere by yourself and say, God, I need you to take this thing away from me. I want to be free from this bondage. I want to live that I can sit here and do the things that you want me to do. I want to hear from you again. Even if it's something, God forbid, somebody did something to you, you were young, you were molested or something like that. Don't let that person who did you wrong win. Don't let them be the victorious one. You be the victorious one. You come out victoriously in this battle. You have to learn to let go and forgive and let God. Okay? So I'm saying that because I love you and I don't want anybody to live in that type of a mindset every day. I want you to be happy and love God, love life. Thank God that you're awake and you can see another day, okay? So I just wanted to say that. I don't want y'all to be like, here she go preaching again. But I just love you guys too much to let it be just about hair, okay? I wanted to make sure that you guys are living life and living life to the fullest, all right? So I love you. God bless you. I hope this helps somebody out there. I will talk to you guys later. See you later, and God bless.